Hi, so today I decided to make this banner with a design on it. It's not the best way, but it's the way I've worked out. I decided to do this after a comment on one of my other videos asking, could you put a design on top of the banner before you make cloth mode? Well, I couldn't, but this is the best way I could find. I start off by making the banner the same as in any other tutorial. I make a plane and make it the right size. Once I've positioned it, and then I remember to turn on the screencast keys so you can see what I'm doing. After that, I will press tab to enter edit mode. Add some loop cuts. Make it nice and squares. And then right click and subdivide. This shape, I will make some uprights to sort of hang off the banner pole. Just getting the shape ready. Once you've done that, we can subdivide again. And we're going to make some pinning points. There's a vertex group. Assign those corners. Name it. Now I'm just going to make the banner pole. Gives us something to hang it off. This is made simply with a few cylinders, just positioned as you want them and then joined together. Just to give us something for the flag to collide into when we run a simulation with it. And now we get into the meat of the tutorial. So I'm going to subdivide again. I'm going to select an area on the front of the flag, which is where I'm going to want the design to sit. Once you've got everything selected, make a second vertex group and assign these faces to it. Where you're actually assigning the vertices on the corner of every face, but there you go. So what we've just done is made a second vertex group, which is going to have the pattern of the design of your flag applied to using a displacement. Here, we just set up the cloth simulation. It's always worth having a few goes and just playing with different sort of settings in it. So see what you like. And once you've finally got the cloth working as you want, then we can progress. So here, got the cloth sim, I'm actually going to apply it. That means it's no longer simulated, the mesh is set as that. Next up, what I want to do is make it solid. This gives it the solidify to a 3D print. And finally, I'm just sort of playing with how to get the final result that I was looking for. So I'm going to use a displacement with the picture on. It's just a little doodle I did. As you can see, it appears nicely in the middle with a nice if you use the UV coordinates on the displacement. If you select the pattern in the vertex group, it won't apply anywhere else. Use subdivision to increase the amount of geometry, give you a more crisp pattern, albeit with a slightly jagged edge. You can always add another subdivision after the displacement just to smooth it all off. Next up, I decided I didn't want any of the pattern, the image showing on the back of the flag. So to fix this issue, I duplicate the plane with the flag on. Just have it selected, Shift D, and then delete the displacement off the duplicate. And if you have both of them visible, only the bits sticking out the front should be what you can see. Just like that. It's not a perfect method, but it's worked for my necessities. And that's kind of the gist of it. As always, play with the settings, get the design that you want. And yeah. There's a few more things that I will comment on as they come up. I think here I'm just trying to refine the position of the image. If you stay right to the end, you'll see what it was made for. What I do here is apply all the modifiers on both. I'm happy with how it looks. So once I've applied them, I then select both planes and I do attempt to boolean them together, but I don't feel it works. In the end, I just select them both and press Ctrl and J to join them. and then use a remesh to get rid of any voids. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the video is just going to be me sculpting and playing with the shape just to try and get a more applicable design, what I want. It also includes a crash, so you can enjoy my misfortune at that point. This bit of sculpting, I'm just masking off some areas which I'm going to want to delete. And then clean up. It was during this cleaning up process that I get a crash, but I soon loop back. So don't forget to save your progress as you go along, guys. Yeah, anyway, hope this is useful and you can take something away from it. I'm not sure this is the best method to get this sort of result, but it is a method and it worked for me for what I needed. Cheers.